Guys, hey, welcome to the Regenerative Ag Network. And all regenerative ag all the time. No, what we're going to do here is, this is one that's going to help me differentiate my videos. So if you see a thing that's regenerative ag and you don't want to listen to nuts and bolts and meats and potatoes, all you want to do is watch a combine go through the field, that's going to be on my day-to-day videos. That's going to be my combining soybean video. Under this title, what we're going to do is we're going to start from the beginning. It's 2019. This year is a great year of the outcry from farmers that we just need a lot more information out there on what is soil health, how can farmers find cash flow in 2020. That's what it comes down to, is the bottom dollar. So we're going to start at the beginning. So the first few videos are just going to be setting up baselines, something we can all agree on. We may disagree on what practice works at your farm, but we can all agree on some just basic things of what does soil health mean, what are the principles, what does it mean to you guys, and then like what does being sustainable mean, and then we're just going to get into the basics of cover cropping, the difference in tillage practices, the difference in crop rotations and options and diversity and things like that, and then we're going to bring in the cash flow numbers from my experience. We're just going to, just like last year, I'm going to use a lot of my own data for what we can. A lot of data this year might be kind of wonky because of the tornado, so some of the population studies are just, it's kind of out the window because the population isn't the same anymore. With the tornado going through, there's not a whole lot of difference between the 20 and the 40 and the 30,000 stand. But it is what it is. And I think with this year, with the whole wine cellar, how that comment got everybody wound up, I think it's time. It's time that we really start hammering these topics hard and get information out to farmers. There's so many farmers out there that are looking, that want to do something different in 2020, but they just I have no clue. I've talked to hundreds of farmers this year. I interviewed so many farmers at Farm Fest and in my travels around this state, and there's a lot of guys that would like to do something different. Nutrient management, where do they even begin? Step one. So that's where we're going to start, is just step one, and we're just going to go from there. If you guys have topics that you would like to add to it, feel free to leave it in the comments section, and we will definitely do a video. I'd also like to get a lot of interviews going on this section of the channel. We got farmers in Minnesota that are making a family living off of 4 acres. There's a lot of big farmers that drive big fancy combines that might say, well, they're not even a real farmer. That's just a little hobby farm. Yeah, you know what? If that 4 or 10 acre farm is making a living for both mom and dad to be home on the farm, I'd say they're a real full-time farm. And kudos to them. So I'd like to get a lot of farmer interviews this winter and just meet farmers out there and see what the different practices are going on around the state. I got all of Minnesota and Wisconsin and Iowa right around me that I can easily get to farmers. And so, yeah. So if that's what this whole channel is about, like I say, any topics you'd like to discuss, leave them below, send them in an email, and we'll go from there. So guys, I thank you for watching, and everybody supporting the channel so far, and I'm just going to trying to make it better, so hopefully I can do a better job. I'm going to work a little harder on doing a better job on the equipment side of just day-to-day stuff. But guys, thanks for watching. It's starting to rain and sleet again.